So what you're looking at here is Resistance and Liberation, which is a Half-Life 2 mod that follows the sort of the campaigns and the missions that the 82nd Airborne did during World War II while they were in Normandy. And it's supposed to be like a simulation game. It's a realistic World War II shooter, and it's a really good Half-Life 2 mod. It runs on Source, so it can run on pretty much any computer. Even on my old one, it's still got a constant 30 FPS presently. And unfortunately, I've been kind of want to show off this game just to my audience of people, because obviously you guys like World War II things, and this is completely free too. It's just a little tricky to install it. I guess I'll give a little mini tutorial at the end on how to install this thing. And so yeah, as you can tell here, this game's almost completely dead. There's only ever anyone. The only time you actually get any players on here is probably during the weekend. There'll be an event or server. It's thunderstorming outside, which was a really good time to run it now. So I guess I'll just jump into the game and show you some features of it. Try to get you convinced into playing this, because it's an amazing mod. It does a really good job of immersing you into the game. There's the Allies, which is the 82nd Airborne, and the Axis, which is, I'm not exactly sure which group of German soldiers were in these areas at the time. This is Saint Comé du Mois, which is a town that the 82nd Airborne went through during their campaign. This leads up from the events of D-Day, after they jumped out, after they parachuted into Normandy, and after D-Day and all the missions and stuff. So yeah, you can open doors and stuff. It's your standard Source thing. There's a leaning option like that. There's two different. I can't seem to find out how to exit this house. There we go. Two different aiming stages, one like that, one more for like medium to short range firing. Then you hold down the right mouse button to zoom in more. Get out of it. And the weapons handle pretty realistically on here too. You can't just spam this rifle. Neither the M1 Garand can't spam that either. Because when you fire, it doesn't automatically re-chamber another bullet. You have to press R, and it loads another one. And then you can also keep doing that if you just want to get rid of all your ammo, if you hate firing things. You can run around, you can dive by pressing Z or running. You can toggle crouching. Pretty sure you can change around this if you want to. This class that I'm right now is Grenadier, whatever how it's pronounced. You only get grenades and a 98 rifle. You have to hold your mouse button in order to differentiate how far you throw your grenade. You can also press B. Is it? Yeah. No, it's looking at the keys right now. B. To check out your loadout, there's an HUD to show you, because it's trying to be realistic. Excuse the thunder in the background. It's being really rude, isn't it? As you can see, I have some ammo down there. You can even press G to throw your gun. Pick it back up. Press H to throw a clip magazine if your friend needs ammo. You can change your team again. Oops. Let me just resume, cancel that. And if you hold M here, you can check out the map, which is actually pretty accurate to the maps of the campaigns, especially this one, Saint Comé du Mois, up in the top right. I think the objective for the American team is mostly to capture all the points from the Germans who already automatically have them. After a certain amount of time limit. And if I switch to the other team here, I can just show off the Allies. There's different classes here. I usually only get to choose the Rifleman, because either the leader slots are always taken, or I just like being a standard Rifleman. I don't like being a leader of a group or anything. You can voice chat in this and everything. It's just, I think it's just an amazing mod. Throw grenades, once again. There is a class that has smoke grenades. The smoke, for some reason, is different colors. I think that's so... Hold on, you have to press K, I think. Yeah, K. Oh, no, this guy, it's the BAR. So yeah, it has pretty much all your regular, standard issue American and German guns you can use. I don't know what this guy has. I'm gonna check his loadout. Looks like he just has a bunch of bar ammo and a grenade. I know the NCO gets the commanding officer gets a Thompson, a pistol, a few grenades. And then the aiming system is kind of weird, but you get used to it after a while. Jeez, this thing's really hard to control. I've actually never fired the BAR on here. Again. Let's just change the NCO, why not? There's also sometimes a slight chance that even if you get shot, you can wake up, and then you have to find your gun again and start shooting things. And then when you're getting shot at, it does this like suppressing effect. Your guy's heart starts beating, starts breathing, and it darkens your screen a little bit. This game is pretty immersive, and I think it's amazing for a Half-Life mod. I don't think any support is going into it anymore, unfortunately, but the state it's in, it's still playable. It's still a lot of fun to play. Even if you search up videos around the internet of it, you can find most people like to roleplay in this game. And I've even had a couple events where we would stage hostage rescues not even care about the regular map. Yeah, there we go, smoke grenades. Just switch those really quick. The American one's yellow, and the German one's gray. Who knows why? Maybe it was actually like that, who knows? It's cold. It's awesome. It's kinda glitchy right now. But yeah, I think I'm kind of done showing off the features of this game already. Hey, it's me. I think I'm kind of done showing off the features of this game. I'm going to give you guys a really quick tutorial on how to install it, because it's really not that difficult even as I make it out to be, I guess. And it's completely free, so I want to encourage you guys to get this, because it's just a lot of fun, and I really want people to play with, because I kind of miss this game being played. Alright, so I'm going to be providing all these links in the description, so you don't necessarily have to follow this first couple parts. So what you're going to do is go to your search engine, whatever, type resistance and liberation. Then you go to this site right here, the mod BB, Resistance and Liberation mod for Half-Life. You're going to see all this, and then you're going to want to click downloads. And you scroll down and download the full 1.6 OpenZip. Then go to this, download right here. And sometimes it will automatically show up down here, sometimes it won't, so just wait a couple seconds. And then you're going to want to click save. After that file is downloaded, it will show up somewhere in your downloads right here as RNL Open Beta 6. So just minimize that or whatever for the time being, then open up Steam. You're going to need some sort of Half-Life 2 related game in order to run this mod, but if you don't, and even if you do, I recommend doing this. Go to your library and go down to Tools, and you're gonna want to look for Source SDK Base 2007. Then you double click it, and it will go into your downloads here. And then once you have that downloaded, you're gonna want to go here into your downloads, then right click. And you're going to need 7-zip or WinRAR. If you do not have any of these, I'll provide links in the description. For 7-zip, you go here, and you go to extract files, and with WinRAR, it'll just say extract files somewhere over here. Do that, and it'll take a couple minutes, depending on your computer, and it will give you this folder on Open Beta 6. You open it. It's supposed to have this in it. Sorry, I just left it on there. And then, so what you want to do is take this and drag it into your desktop. And not close it like I did, then go to your local disk. Depending on which operating system you have, 32 or 64-bit. 32-bit, I think it will be in here. 64-bit, it will be in the program files by 86. But anyway, you're going to be looking for this folder called Steam. You open it, and you go to your Steam apps, and go to Source Mods. You drag that in there. And then it's not going to show up in your library at first. It is in mine because I've already installed it. So what you're going to want to do is go here and then exit Steam, then reopen it. Then you should just go to your library and will be the Resistance and Liberation. Unfortunately, you cannot create a desktop icon for this game, so you have to go to your library and launch it. And so yeah, that concludes this video on how to install Resistance and Liberation. Really hope you guys take interest into it and at least try it out. It's a lot of fun, and I just want more people to know about it and play it. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for joining me on this mission, and have an awesome day. See ya.